Roomie crashed my car, refuses to pay for it unless I let her continue to drive it in the future. When I went out to shut off the smoker and put the cover on, I come back to my wife, having ate all the scene. This is what the highest place of our planet looks like. My friend is always late to stuff. We booked for 7 PM. It's 7:35 now. This guy trying to return multiple PS5s. First fancy dinner in God knows when, and got charged an economic recovery fee. Him not made of money either. Economic recovery fee, 4%, $5.44. Got called in for snow removal at 2 AM. They said we had 3 inches sticking. This is a photo of the ground when I arrived. Using Microsoft Word, moves an image 1 millimeter to the left. All text and images shift. 4 new pages appear. In the distance, sirens. I can only be mad at myself. How do I re-separate my really strong magnets? Our neighbors are awful. They constantly throw things into our backyard. But this takes the cake. Got a delivery notification from Amazon today. Don't know whether to be mad or impressed. Delivery photo. US Customs are domestic terror west for this. Apparently US Customs cannot comprehend the sealed video game market. They broke the acrylic holder, ripped and threw out the seal, and sliced the front of the box off. This was a $3,000 game. This guy spent all his money on the gun and didn't have any left for a holster. I can't be moved to care about $0.15. But, what? My teacher only lets us go to the bathroom 3 times a month. Bathroom ticket. 3 tickets per month. Must ask to use the bathroom and hand in a ticket. Leaving the classroom without permission automatically uses a ticket. Will check your name off when you use a ticket and document how long you're gone. Note, you may not use another classmate's ticket and these tickets do not roll over. One of the drawers at my doctor's office that always annoys me. This number written down by my accountant. Just went to Thailand for the holiday. Just found this in my hotel room above the bed. Bring a bulk light next time. I was looking forward to having mini muffins for breakfast this morning, and this is what I found. He ate the top and left this for me. Why did TikTok use 3 GB of background mobile data in 3 days? Data usage by app. TikTok, 3.09 GB. My neighbors leave their trash in our shared entrance for days on multiple occasions. I have asked them to please take it out because the smell is getting into my apartment. The last time they did this, I took the trash out myself, and now they feel entitled to have me do it every time. Guy copy pasted my comment word for word and is getting all the credit for it. I don't understand why these days the writers always decide to make the main protagonist rude, arrogant, mostly unbearable to watch, just to make them strong and independent. I don't understand why these days the writers always decide to make the main protagonist rude, arrogant, mostly unbearable to watch, just to make them strong and independent. I got apple crisp to make for tomorrow's lunch, and this is what they send me. Couldn't even make this up. Holy shit, man. Entitled Aceholes Who Bulk the Sidewalk. City gave me a ticket for parking in grass while parked in my driveway. Roommate is using my Hulu to watch the game making me not able to watch it. I never gave him the login. There are too many videos playing at once. Maximum number of screens that can watched at once. For more information, visit help.hulu.com/streams01. Hulu error code PEDU110. Unique error ID. My boyfriend's roommate doesn't wash his pan between uses. I'm not getting my food, am I? Hey, where are you going? Do you have another order? I'm not trying to be rude or anything, you've just had my food for a while and seem to be headed in the opposite direction. Are you here? I'm waiting outside. Flavor distribution in a bag of Jolly Ranchers is not okay. Splurged for priority boarding to get the exit row. Since I've been suffering through an awful stomach bug this trip, then this happens. Well, this is a new one out there, 3% charge. To help defray the rising cost of wages and benefits in California, a charge has been added to your check. Thank you. Is this even legal? They add 99%, but it's really just another dollar. This fishy homework word. They wanted $900 to remove this tree, the one closest to the fence. Unvaccinated French boy, 5, reintroduces measles to Costa Rica while on holiday with his family, 5 years after the country eradicated the disease. The only 3 large load washing machines in my building seemingly all being used by one person. They've all been done for over an hour. I just love stuffing my large load into a small washer. Gonna get so clean. Dude spent the majority of a late night flight watching TV with speakers full blast. Said he didn't have headphones. I will never financially recover from this. My dad's rod of discipline he used on me when I was a child. Found it in the basement. Only was used on me maybe 3 times. This is how my fiance drinks his Kool-Aid jammers. Hardly any open spot at campus. Tesla, why you do this? This sticker the HOA put on my car for expired registration tags. I never know whether to sound my car horn when this happens. Texting and holding up a long line. What my wife does when she only wants half the package of bacon. This ace print left on a LA Fitness bench. Found a puddle around my drinks and found this. My neighbors leave their dog outside, but bring their 2 chihuahuas inside every time it rains. There's nothing I can do about it, since our area doesn't have animal control, and it saddens me to see him like this every day. Lady standing at the Chipotle drive-thru asking for charity donations while you get your food. Disabled dad couldn't get into white VW because bulk Falcon Big Brain wanted to save 30 seconds by parking illegally in the disability keep clear zone. My scores on a test. I have no idea what they are. Chipped my tooth again trying to put on my Oculus. This mirrored ceiling in our bathroom at work. My boyfriend found 2 small metal balls in our steak from Aldi's. What did it come from? These people snow skiing cigarettes inside, next to a table of children. Explains why I couldn't find my AirPods. Free Wi-Fi. The integral of -2 to 2 times x cubed times cosine x over 2 plus 1/2 times the square root of 4 minus x squared dx. The Wi-Fi password is the first digits of the answer. I asked for well done. The view from my bedroom at 11:30 p.m. when the neighbors go to bed leaving their backlights on. Only picture of some of my not finished at this point birthday menu. I worked in kitchen for 6 hours on my ducking birthday, considering all the preferences and allergies of my friends, only to get asked by one of my friend's girlfriend why I didn't make everything vegan. When you go to school to be a paramedic and you make the same as a sales associate at Kohl's. Bed frame snapped when I went to sit on it. I don't get paid until next week. Moderna has said it will likely charge $130 for its Cupid vaccine. Taxpayers, through the US government, gave $2.5 billion to develop the Moderna vaccine. It was nearly entirely funded by taxpayers, and it costs only around $3 to produce. Unusual. Over 90 ounces of best milk that I had to dump down the drain due to oversupply. Brah. Picked up a curbside shopping order today and these are the bananas they gave me. Found when I checked into a Holiday Inn in Florida. Guess I'll get a new room. The audacity. First baby on the way. Help with diapers please. Cash App. $DLurch99. Venmo. Devon Lurch. My local McDonald's strictly follows the same amount of liquid, whether you get ice or not policy. Come on. My hand will randomly jig sometimes. My lip hasn't stopped splitting since November. This happens every winter. These desks in my college. It costs $60 to pay my rent online. Confirm and submit your payment. Payment date. The 2nd of January 2023. Payment amount. Resident direct convenience fee. $60.37. So pissed at myself for not reading the label when shopping. In vegetable oil. We have 6 parking spaces for 3 drivers. Why does she insist on parking directly in front of our door? Make it make sense. This glove I put on at work before going into surgery had dozens of pinprick holes in the fingers. The entire box was like this. My chess set came with only black pieces. 21-year-old posted in local Facebook group looking for a job. I definitely need a lawyer. Are you still looking for a job? Yeah, I am. Can you pass a Doug test lol? I may be able to get you a pretty good job. Or probably not. I've switched to Delta 8 now that I'm pregnant, but I'm sure that's no better than the real thing. I've been starting to receive these messages out of nowhere, and I have no idea who's even sending these. SMS message. The deadline is near. Obamacare getting approved right now. Call 855-618-7525. Uber Eats driver steals our order, tries to get us to cancel, then cancels when caught assuming we didn't get screenshots. I have been trying to cancel for 20 minutes now. We are calling else to double check it hasn't been picked up. If it hasn't, we'll cancel on our end. Okay, perfect, thank you. I've been trying to cancel it and wouldn't let me. They said you picked it up an hour ago. We are going to go ahead and report it now. How my morning started. Does your local McDonald's ever use the tabs on top of the drink? I ordered a Coke. My wife has Coke no sugar, which one is which? paid for first story furniture delivery. Delivered to staircase instead. This cover charge that was billed on every item ordered and was not listed on the menu, website, or entrance. Does anyone else find a wet sleeve infuriating? It constantly reminds you of its presence. I came home and found my room like this. Bought this for my sick infant and I got $2 off coupons instead of the promised syringe. I don't have measuring spoon. Due to supply chain shortages, we were not able to include an administration syringe in this package. We deeply regret the inconvenience. You may administer the product following the directions on the package using a kitchen measuring spoon. 1 teaspoon equals 5 milliliters. Thank you for understanding, and please accept the included coupons as a gesture of appreciation. We hope your little one is happy and healthy soon. Chinese investors normalized gambling by putting their machines in rural areas in Tanzania. McDonald's president who made $7.4 million last year says proposal to pay fast food workers $22 an hour is costly and job destroying. Neighbor thinks it's okay to smoke in the non-snow skiing apartment. Hey, are you snow skiing in the house? The apartment smells like cigarette smoke. When my friend Kenny comes for coffee he has a couple of cigs inside. That is only time. He was just here. The sole of my boots were glued and not stitched to the upper. And how am I supposed to re-glue the sole when it basically has a waffle pattern with insufficient surface area? These cats that refuse to move out of the road. I was one stamp away from a free food item. The restaurant permanently closed before I could collect my Be Happy Eat Onigiri. 1 stamp for every $5 purchase. Free onigiri with 10 stamps. Ordered online and used to make breakfast. 0 stars for taste. The parking rates at my college basically force you to pay $32 for parking, since most classes take over 4 hours. The only way to unlock my car when the key fob dies is to pry off part of my door handle and unlocking it with the key that sets off a very loud alarm. There's a worm in my pistachio. Just lost my appetite. With the cost of eggs these days. My girlfriend's brand new bathroom wall. Practically empty parking lot, but I have to squeeze to get into my car. Spots are not assigned. One of my adult kids left this in the fridge. Sponge was used on my car, and it scratched the paint. I don't know what to do, so I'm going to you guys for help. Here's a nice, new obscenely sized cup just in case you feel like using way too much detergent, so you can come buy more. What the hell kind of fortune cookie is this? A real patriot is the fellow who gets a parking ticket and rejoices that the system works. Helpfully mail from my apartment complex. Valiant Residential. Light bulbs. Dear residents. As a reminder, when putting in work orders, we do not replace light bulbs. Thank you. DSA staff. Contact info. 627 Bernard Street. Woman forgives her mother's killer and visits him in prison. Upon release she gives him a job working at the house where he killed her mother. He murders her in the same house. The maximum volume on this TV, 63. This hotel bathroom outlet was pattern matched, but the electrician couldn't bother. Why no compensation? Upon careful investigation, I can confirm that the flight mentioned above had an arrival delay of 2 hours and 58 minutes. However, the right to compensation under EC Regulation 261/2004 does not exist, since the delay was less than 3 hours. I hope I have informed you sufficiently. We look forward to serving your travel needs again in the near future, and to welcoming you aboard another of our flights. Yours sincerely, Air France KLM Customer Care Assistant. You had one job. What the duck alter? After several months of use I find security sensors inside my Ceravan. We will never forget this downgrade. Can anyone explain this fortune to me? People try thing because they just don't want it enough. The bicycle has a broken frame and pedals, and that is not a fire truck. My favorite pickles. Bad parenting or bad management. Touch my shell, not my head. Brought my $12 burrito home to find it like this. After years of tell her not to plug space heaters into extension cords, my mother almost burned the house down and ruined the wall where she had it plugged in. Apparently no one ever specifically told her she couldn't use multi-outlets. They are not extension cords. My professor doesn't believe that Cupid is real, or that I got it twice. Then, hey, I'm able to come back out of quarantine on Friday. It might be too little too late. You already used Cupid as an excuse not to come to class September 9th. Got a new car yesterday and went to charge my iPhone. Damn these new cars. Customer was describing the problem over the phone. I said sounds like a quick screen. They were very adamant that they were not stupid and would know if that was the problem.